Hello everyone. Now after a long, very long update on the game NFF, we now have a weight, and I'm going to be doing a training guide for the Hyuuga clan. Alright, so let me get this signed off real quick. So we're going to put the Hyuuga mail. Let's rock this one up. Now, this starting with the build. Hyugas aren't really strong, so when you punch, they won't take as much damage. So with the Hyuga build, we're probably gonna have something like, for me, I like to do 10 because I want a lot of stamina, and I want to withstand attacks. So with our capacity, we want to put probably about 25. Then we'll put control 15. Right? So this really doesn't matter because your eyes are gonna be waiting. So just go. Alright. Okay, now you should be able to hear me. Now, the first thing that you're going to want to do is going to click this run button down here. And let's get our jutsu real quick. So we're going to have to drag our Byakugan over here. Click and drag over to the skill slots over there. This is the order that I like to do it. Alright, so the first thing that we're going to want to do is look at our skills. These are your skill cards. These are the masteries of your stuff. Each clan has a different passive mastery. Alright, so you can see, you can pause and read all of that for the sake of time. And all of that. So, in our basic skills, this is where we can see our ninjutsu knowledge, our taijutsu knowledge, and genjutsu knowledge, along with other skills. Now we need, let's look at our, of course, clothes. When you go to the newbie dojo, you automatically have a select pair of clothes. So let me go ahead and pick this stuff up. Let me put my shoes on. I'd like to start off with a black headband and put it on my leg. Alright. So, right now, we need to train our running passive, which is going to be right in the basic skills and acceleration. I already have 3. And we need 10 taijutsu knowledge. Now, this is the thing. 1, we are going to want to have at least 20 to 50 ninjutsu knowledge before we get out of here, and at least 20 to 50, probably like 30 to 40, 30 to infinite, whatever, because you're a Hyuuga, taijutsu knowledge. Now to do this, for ninjutsu knowledge, you're going to want to run around and do these jutsus right here. This is ninjutsu. Now, at first it will not work. It'll say jutsu failed. That's because you haven't mastered your jutsus yet. So we're going to keep on using this kind of stuff until it works. Alright? So I'll skip that for now. But right now, let's go ahead and train our running passive while we're trying to use a clone jutsu. That's the easiest one to start off with. Also, body flicker technique, which is the teleporting. See? So we're going to keep on running around until we run out of chakra and possibly stamina. Now you'll start slowing down and stuff. That's normal. That's supposed to happen. We want that to happen because that's how we train our masteries and stuff. All right. Now this is gonna be part 1. I'll do part 2s, and if you want me to do any other clans for training guides, just ask me and I'll do that for you. Oh yeah, and I forgot about to tell you about these NPCs here. These NPCs in the black and blue, you can see these guys right here. If you press F on them, they'll teach you how to play the game and the game's mechanics. But luckily, you should already know if you got on this game already. So just keep on running around, using our jutsus. And yeah, let's go ahead and check how much we have. And we have 3 points on acceleration. Still, we need 10 jutsu knowledge. Also, I forgot to tell you about the weapon skills. If you're going to be a sword person or bow person or kunai, shuriken, whatever, these are your weapons passives right here. And in jutsu slot, we have where you can learn taijutsu. Right now there's only a limited amount. And most likely ninjutsu, where you can increase your shunshin passives and learn different jutsus and stuff like that. Oh yeah, and genjutsu. You can't really learn anything from there right now. So far. You might have an update in probably Naruto Final Fight version 3.91 or whatever, because version 4 right now, there's a great debate on it talking about how it sucks and nobody really wants to play it. Now that, let me show this recording too long real quick, 7 minutes. Alright, and all that. So right now we're still trying to train our ninjutsu until it gets to the point where it starts to work. Until we run out of chakra. Now once the clone jutsu works, that's when I'm just gonna go punch the logs, so I can go ahead and start training on my taijutsu knowledge. Because really what you're gonna need with a Hyuuga, as you know, Hyugas attack chakra. You don't really want to attack vitality and stamina like most other characters do. You want to attack their chakra. And this is the case because if you take all of their chakra, it'll be fatal. Once you run out of chakra, and you might have heard Kakashi say this before, but you die. Not really die, but you lose so much health. Literally. You won't even be able to imagine how much health you lose. But anyway, yeah. So, taking chakra really does matter. Nobody may think it matters, but if you know how to use a Hyuuga, then yes, it will matter. So that's just a little heads up for you. And I think it worked, finally. Yep, there goes my clone. What's up, clone? Oh, my clone just dodged? Wow, that means I got new dodge master then. Kill that thing real quick. Okay, so now we just made our first clone. Let me tell you a little bit about the controls probably. We have hold Z to charge, hold X to block, press D to kick, press S and A to left punch and right punch. But for Hyuugas, you don't really have to worry about that. So right now we're hitting the log, 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 until we get 10 taijutsu. Now taijutsu mastery does increase fast until you get to like probably like 50 or 100. And so yeah. What you're hearing right now is my voice and stuff. But anyway, yeah. So this will end it for part 1. And I'll come back for part 2 once we get to you know what, I won't even end the video here. I'll just make another, because remember, you know that my stuff comes in 10 minutes. Anyway, yeah, so it's about to end right now. And yeah, so we'll just wait for that to end. We'll keep on hitting this thing until it ends. Which will end already. Alright, sorry about that. That happens. You know that happens. So while we're punching the punching log, we're gonna want to use our ninjutsu to try to get up our ninjutsu knowledge at the same time. So as you can see, that rain dude over there, he's just doing a whole bunch of jutsus. And yeah. We're gonna, as you can see, the level up button appears every time you level up one by probably like 1%. And yeah. So we just continue doing this until we run out of stamina and vitality. Yep, see? My ninjutsu is starting to get way better, as you can see. And yeah, so we just keep on going, keep on hitting, keep on hitting, keep on hitting. And if you don't want to watch all this, then just close out the video. This is a training guide for people who actually want to become, you know, yeah. On training, keep on training, keep on training. Besides, this is your health bar. If you didn't notice, this is your health bar right here, and this is your chakra, your information about your character. Now let me tell you about traits. I'll probably skip to the part where I get to 13, because it's going to take a long while. This training guide is not going to go up until you're like 20 or something. This is just going to go up right for your time in the dojo. But I might tell you about, I'm gonna just tell you about traits right now. For traits, you get to choose your trait when you hit the age of 13, which is probably gonna take 8, 16, 24 hours. So you need to have a total game time of 24 hours, because every 8 to 9 hours you age one age. Yep. So almost running out of vitality, by the way. And I finally learned how to say the word vitality. In my first video, I had a little bit of trouble about that. But anyway, yeah. So, and you get to choose a sub-trait at the age of 13. And when that happens, punch this guy sitting there stealing my body and stuff. Anyway. Yeah. I'm gonna get knocked out. I need to go rest. But what was I saying again? Yeah. Well, anyway, once you hit the age 17, you get to choose another trait. And I wish I had the link for the traits guide. I forget what each trait does. But usually for me as a Hyuuga, I like to go with my set of build. I would like to go pure body for my sub trait, which is what I get at 13, and speedy as my primary trait, because I like to execute my hand seals faster and stuff. Ooh, see how fast that was? 8 ninjutsu, probably like 5 minutes. We already got 13 taijutsu. See how easy that is? I mean, it was not easy. I don't know what made it so easy right now, but shoot, I'm glad I'm on here now. No, let me show you about jutsu skills. Right now, I want to learn my clone trick. This is 5,000 EXP. Now, this is how you learn your jutsus most of the time. You see the generator scroll right here? You'll want to right-click it, or just click it, and you'll automatic. I'll show you an example right here. Okay, so you see me? Now, right now, I already have that jutsu. I already have that verb macroed, so I'll just click the G. And see the X? You'll just keep on pressing the button until you learn enough EXP. Now right now it says 100 EXP down here, but really it gives you like 500. And sometimes the game lags, and of course it'll say you didn't press it fast enough. That's not really your fault. And I lied, it gives you like 1,500. So you'll learn these jutsus pretty fast. And you can't learn your stuff while you're resting, unfortunately. So you'll have to like literally unrest, press, generate it full, scroll, and rest again. Alright, so I'm learning that jutsu right now. I'm gonna replace that jutsu with my, oh, see, I learned it, Bunshin Substitution Jutsu. So I got that. I'm not gonna add that on my skill cards right now. Probably, you know, as a matter of fact, I'll do it right now. I'll just take it out once I learn my Hyuuga skills. Alright, so we're at full stamina and vitality. So we can click this run button again and charge our chakra up. And oh yeah, you know what? I forgot the most important part. This has something to do with Hyugas. We want to train our Byakugan mastery. Now these are the kind of things that Byakugan does, just like in the show. So when we turn on Byakugan, as you can see, everyone seems to have changed colors. Now what this is where you can see the chakra points. Now when you get the jutsu 64 palms, when your Byakugan is on, you can see it way down. What the freak did he just do that for? Okay, anyway, yeah. So, yeah, he just hit me. And it took like half my stamina with that Hashigaki sword. Now, if you're familiar with, what's his name? If you're familiar with, what's his name? Kasami, the Hashigaki Kasami. That huge sword takes their chakra and damages their stamina a lot. So that's exactly why we do not want to get hit by that sword, especially when you're arena fighting. Because when you're arena fighting, oh, it's over. You're dead. So yeah. So right now, our Byakugan is going to take a lot of chakra. The only reason being is because the mastery is at 0, and we need to build it up at least to 500. And yeah, it doesn't really increase that fast, but it's going to suck up your chakra like crazy. So we're still hitting these logs, still doing our jutsus. Still that stupid message saying perform hand seals incorrectly. And as soon as we get about probably 50% vitality, I'm gonna go see if we can learn another jutsu. Because of our cooldown, we can't. Oh shoot, it's lagging. But please don't tell me the game crashed. If the game crashed, I'm gonna be mad. Okay, the game pump. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, it's back. But once our cooldown stops, gets to 0, we can learn another jutsu. Alright? So we're doing all this. Charge my chakra. And I'll end the video right here and chain a little bit more so you won't have to watch me chaining all the way until all that. So I'm going to stop the video here and end that for part 1. Alright? So peace, guys. Oh, just click this button. Peace.